It's your man, Prince Josie, the energy icon of the universe, the Prince of Mars, the motivator, and King of the Hills. Welcoming you to another edition of Star Edge TV Live Trends. And today we will be discussing politics. And when I say politics, we are talking about River State. We will be discussing the recent political crisis. It's not even recent. For the past 6 months, we have been having a little bit of a political crisis here in Rivers State, and it has all cumulated to the state of emergency. Recently, about 2 days ago, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. So we'll be discussing the trends, the facts, and the possibilities. And I have here with me in the studio one of our regular guests, Miss Elizabeth. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also have here, please kindly introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Progressive Legality.
Okay, yeah, welcome to the show,
Thank you.
Mr. Progress. Good to have you. So, like I said, we will be discussing the state of emergency in Rivers State. So, I want to ask you, Progress, in your own words, how can you describe the current situation in Rivers State, state of emergency? Just tell us what you think.
Right, if I may humbly describe the state of emergency in River State, I think in my own opinion, I said it is a wound on the political space of River State.
Okay.
It's not just it's not just something who could just slide
Yeah.
under the carpet. It's something
Serious
very heavy.
situation.
Serious situation. So I describe it as a wound on the political space of River State.
Okay. Now, I understand where you are coming from, but I want to hear it from your mouth. In your own opinion, is it legal for the president to declare the state of emergency and also to suspend the sitting governor of the states?
All right, there are two words there:
Okay.
state of emergency and suspension. There are two different things there.
Okay.
I think let me take the first one first: state of emergency. Now, the question you ask is it right for the president to declare state of emergency in River
Is
State?
it legal?
Is it legal? Though I'm not a legal luminary,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not a lawyer, but every one of us can read the
Bring this to the
Constitution.
Constitution. Yes.
Yes. Now, remember, I asked you about the Constitution. I've gone through the Constitution. The popular section they quote or all debaters
Commentators, yeah.
use or quote this time around is section 305. Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended.
Okay.
Yes, it's not popular.
Okay.
It's not popular.
So, does anyone have a copy of that?
I think I can bring it out for my phone. if
Okay.
you have it.
Yeah.
So there we can know whether it is the declaration of the
Okay.
state of emergency is legal or not.
Okay.
Now, I have with me here the 1999 Constitution as
Okay.
amended. Section just a moment.
Okay.
Section 305 said the caption is procedure for proclamation of state of emergency.
Okay.
So it is captured in the Nigerian Constitution.
Okay.
Now let's just go. I won't go deep
Yeah.
down.
Just go.
Just go one or two subsections in order to know whether the president what he declared or what he did
The
towards
legality of what he did.
whether it's right or not.
Yeah.
Now, subsection 1 of the Constitution, it said, subject to the provisions of this Constitution, the president may, by instrument published in the official gazette of the government of the Federation, issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in the Federation or any part. In other words, the Constitution is establishing that the president have the legal constitutional right to declare state of emergency in the Federation and any part of the Federation.
Yeah.
the Constitution empower the president.
To do that.
The other one, it is legal.
Okay.
It is legal. That's where I'm driving to. According to the Constitution, it is legal. What he did is legal. Now, maybe that will be a question of another time, as in what led to the proclamation.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But now, let me
accept about the legality now.
Yes,
the state of emergency and suspension of the sitting governor.
And
I think the legislature was
also suspended.
Affected. Yes.
Yes. They are all the two arms.
Yeah.
We have three arms of government.
Yeah.
The executive
and
legislature, and the judiciary. It is only the judiciary that was not affected.
Yes.
Other arms.
Rightly so, but yours go ahead.
They are affected.
Yeah.
Now, I think in view
I've
of
established
I've established
of the state of
the
emergency.
legality.
Yeah, the legality. Okay.
It is constitutional, so the president is right.
Okay.
Now, the other part, is he right to suspend? Now, if you go down that same constitution, 305 from subsection 1 down to subsection 6, thereabout, there was no place stated that the president can remove or suspend
Okay, in the process of
elected.
of declaring that state of emergency.
There's no place stated.
I'm not
legal.
Yeah, but I understand. Yes, it's very clear. There's no place stated where the president has the power or can or should remove the city.
The power you're talking about is the constitution.
Is the constitution.
And there's no place stated that the president have the constitutional right to pronounce suspension on the governor, elected governor. No,
Yes,
there's no place like that.
And then there are some speculations that there are some reference to the past where President Olusegun Obasanjo.
I wanted to come in there.
Okay, yeah, okay, please.
Because there's something in law called precedent.
Yeah, president.
And in 2004, they say the constitution said you cannot remove the governor, but you can the governor can be sidelined.
Okay.
So where
did you get that?
Because I had to, as I was talking, I had to like, okay, let me quickly check.
Okay.
And I quickly asked her, what does Nigeria constitution say on state of emergency and the position of the governor?
Okay.
And it said the governor cannot be removed, but can be sidelined.
Sideline.
Okay.
And if you listen to what
That
the president,
sideline doesn't mean suspend.
something like that, because if you look at what the president said, he didn't remove the governor. The president cannot remove an elected governor.
Exactly.
There is no legal place in the government.
Yeah.
I think let me comment. I think the sideline, what the constitution is trying to establish there is this. Sideline doesn't now let me make reference in 2013 when President Jonathan
Yes.
Declare state of emergency.
in Borno State, Adamawa State. Now the declaration did not cover the whole state. That's why it's the line there says sideline. Now he declared state based on those local governments
That had issues.
that had issues.
Yes.
That's sidelining. Now the essence of state of emergency is to bring in federal minds
Yeah.
to control unrest, to control political instability.
Okay, but the thing I was saying, president. Because,
Yeah, go ahead.
President Olusegun Obasanjo
Yeah.
actually sidelined the governor of Plateau State in 2004. And in 2006 also happened. So it was not a remover, it was a sideline.
Okay. Now,
That
was
is
it even
temporary.
legal? Because
That is,
I was
in
reading
law,
it.
you see, sometimes president becomes legality in law. Because some things in the constitution are ambiguous. So it is left for the judge to decide.
You know.
Sometimes it is left for the judge in his own, they call it jurisdiction. We use your own jurisdiction to decide what you want to
Yes,
do.
yeah.
And those things can be made reference to.
Yes.
I don't know if you've read this book, see the Constitution, something like that. It's an American book that talks about a confirmation of a Supreme Court judge. And the man was asked to take a particular oath. The man said he was not going to take it because if he says he was going to do this, another person coming in the future might be forced and will make reference to this. So sometimes precedent becomes law indirectly.
I would say we should not say it becomes law. It is seen as in some cases.
Yes,
it is seen
people
as
always
considered. Yes.
To it.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that's what is happening in Rivers State.
Okay. I would like to hold you on that thought. We'll take a break, and after the break, we'll get into this discussion fully.